So this is the Big U's
All right, so Big U has turned himself in. He has been apprehended. Him and a bunch of other
Shout out to KB Goes Live.
people have been arrested on federal Rico charges, right? I'm sure y'all are familiar with the situation. In this video, we're going to go over the actual complaint, the indictment itself. I do have the full 107-page document. We're going to run through it. If y'all been with the channel for a little while, y'all know that I do this pretty much every time a big indictment like this drops. This is a long one, but it's probably not the long individual engaged in prostitution, bank fraud, and it is signed by the judge, dated March 17, 2025. It's got the table of contents. It's got the affidavit. It has the whole introduction paragraph redacted, which I don't know if I've ever read an indictment on this channel that had everything blacked out. It then lists the people, property, and houses that they won't search, all of these addresses, association with the Rolling 60s and other street gangs to intimidate businesses and individuals in Los Angeles. The Big U enterprise is led by Henley, Big U. Big U is a self-admitted member and original gangster, or OG, of the Rolling 60s, which is a violent criminal street gang with associated sets in several other states. Big U is widely regarded as the leader within the Rolling 60s. In the 1980s, Big U rose to a prominent position in the Los Angeles drug and Rolling 60s hierarchies. During this time, Big U also earned a reputation as an enforcer for the Rolling 60s. Some members of the Big U enterprise are also members of the Rolling 60s. Henley is able to lead the Big U enterprise because of his standing as the face of the Rolling 60s for decades and his reputation for violence, including murder. At times, the Big U enterprise partners with members and associates of the Rolling 60s and other criminal elements for mutual benefit, but the Big U enterprise is a district and independent criminal enterprise engaged in criminal activity. So they're separating the two. They're saying the Rolling 60s is involved and it is headed by Big U, but also Big U enterprise is also an independent body separate from the Rolling 60s, and both of these engage in criminal activity. It says members and associates of the Big U enterprise are engaged in illegal activities, including extortion, robbery, murder, human trafficking, wire fraud, bank fraud, and other financial crimes, obstruction of justice, illegal debt collection, illegal gambling, conspiracy to commit fraud via illegal gambling, and other offenses in furtherance of the Big U enterprise and for the benefits of its members and associates. As set forth in detail below, through the course of the investigation, agents gathered information from a variety of sources, including confidential human sources, surreptitious recordings, including Title III wiretaps, search warrants for social media, iCloud, and Google accounts, financial records from both individuals and companies or organizations, toll records showing communications between conspirators, victims, and Big U enterprise members and associates, cell site location information from numerous phones, including Big U's, Robinson's, and Martin's, City of Los Angeles records, public filings, and other publicly available information, and 8 interviews of witnesses and victims. The investigation employed various additional investigative techniques, including surveillance, vehicle tracking, poll cameras, recording devices, interaction with confidential sources, and information gleaned through undercover purchases of firearms and narcotics. The United States...
Do y'all see what I'm saying when I'm telling y'all, bro, there's no way y'all committing crime without them finding you? You see that? See how much things they have? Just, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, ain't no point in committing crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna get you.
District Court for the Central District of California authorized multiple Title III wire and electronic interception orders for telephones being used by certain subjects of the investigation, including Big U, Robinson, and Martin, and Zahir Mitchell, aka Brick Baby. It says the court also authorized the interception of audiovisual nonverbal conduct via closed circuit television, or CCTV, through the installation of video and audio bugs in a location. Since the inception of this investigation, the FBI, Internal Revenue Service, Criminal Investigations Unit, the United States Attorney's Office for the Central District of California, North Las Vegas Police Department, and the Los Angeles Police Department, and other local agencies have interviewed more than 50 individuals, including subjects of the investigation, who agreed voluntarily to provide information, as discussed further below. And then right here is where it starts to get juicy. It says, as part of the Big U Enterprise's purported control of Los Angeles, individuals, including professional athletes, musicians, and others, intending to conduct certain type of business in Los Angeles, including both legitimate businesses and illicit criminal conduct, were required to, quote-unquote, check in with Big U prior to traveling to Los Angeles or engaging in certain activities to obtain protection from the Big U Enterprise while they were in Los Angeles. Big U hosted a podcast titled Check In, the opening theme song of which explained, when you hop off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. Cause if not, shit get hot. You better check in. The quote-unquote check-in included both a payment to the Big U Enterprise as well as requesting permission from Henley to conduct certain activities, including acts of violence that were sanctioned by Big U Enterprise. As Henley described in a documentary film that he produced about his life titled Hip Hop Uncovered, it says, if I don't pick up the phone, that can mean death for somebody. As Henley stated in the Nothing to Something podcast, you're gonna check in. I mean, you could choose not to, but it's gonna be a problem. If you choose not to check in, you suffer the consequences. You feel like you got something bigger than what's there, and that not checking in is basically an act of war. It ain't not one human being who's not gonna check in. While members and associates of the Big U Enterprise used Big U and the Big U Enterprise's history and reputation to control Los Angeles through violence, fear, and intimidation, Big U simultaneously attempted to create an air of legitimacy for the Big U Enterprise by promoting himself as a reformed gang member focused on bettering his community through purported nonprofit organizations that he founded, such as Developing Options, and by soliciting donations from celebrities and grants from government and foundations to these charitable organizations. In actuality, Big U and other members and associates of the Big U enterprise use these purported nonprofit entities to enrich and further the objectives of Big U enterprise, including by embezzling funds and managed charitable donations, using the nonprofit entities to fraudulently apply for government assistance, using the nonprofit entities to falsify employment and financial records to personally benefit members and associates of the Big U enterprise. It says members and associates of the Big U enterprise would discipline other members and associates who acted in ways seen as detrimental to the enterprise, or other individuals who were seen as disrespecting Big U enterprise or its members, including.
Yo, go check out the full thing, man, because he does literally, he goes over the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the whole thing. Shout out to KB for that, bro. But more updates on this Big U.